is my lazy day makeup tutorial. Oh fuck, I look hot. I look so hot. Now that we are on the topic of being super lazy, we're gonna be doing a lazy makeup tutorial because y'all know I'm super lazy. It's a known fact. I am the type of person that will sit on the couch with like one of those grabbing things because I don't want to move. That's literally me. Okay, hey guys, I'm just doing like a little commentary before we get on with the rest of the video. The more that I look at this video and I watched it all the way until the end, this isn't really like a lazy day makeup tutorial as it is the makeup that I do when I want to look presentable. Like I don't want to like put on fake lashes, I don't want to like wear heavy foundation. This is like the bare minimum of being snatched. Like this is how you look snatched when you don't want to wear a lot of makeup. Yeah, so basically that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video and I'll talk to you at the end. Let's get started, shall we? So the first thing that we're gonna do, since we're super lazy and we don't want to waste our time priming, we're gonna prime but with a spray, and we're using Max Prep and Prime. Spray this bitch everywhere. Did I get it in my hair? I did. I also got it in my mouth. I'm just gonna let that set, and I like to dry my face off while I do it with like a product I'm using, which is this MAC palette. You know, this palette makes me really sad because I only have 2 shadows in it and I want more. Oh yeah, and if you guys didn't notice, this video is gonna be a talk through because I don't want to do a voiceover. Since we're on the priming side of things, we're going to prime our eyes, and for that I'm using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance because I would like to get everything out of the way. I don't want to say I hate priming, but I don't like waiting for things to dry, okay? And of course I don't have a fucking mirror with me. I also like to do under my eyes because I'm going to be using some eyeshadow under there today, So now I'm going to move on to my foundation, and I'm going to be going very light in the summer especially. I don't like heavy foundations, and I don't have a thin foundation, so I'm using a sample, and this is a Max Face and Body, and it honestly, like, I swear on my life, this feels like water. So now I'm just going to blend this in all together with my beauty blender and a mirror. And I always like to buff like foundation with the fat side just because it gets more space. See, it's like all coming off of my... So I think I've blended it in. So now that I've got my MAC Face and Body on, I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in number 10 Light. It's a little bit darker, but it will just not brighten. It will just kind of like spot conceal things, and I also want to do under my eyes because I have bags, if y'all can see. Another good thing about this concealer is that it is a little bit on the orangier side, and I did get a tan, unfortunately, or at all. I don't even think anyone that watched my video knows this. I hate tanning because I hate having to switch foundation shades. It pisses me off. Okay, now it's time to blend with the beauty blender. My back hurts. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually sitting on my floor because this is like the only good place to film right now. The place that I filmed in my last video, like where you can see that brown thing in the background, that's actually like right beside me. You guys may have seen these lights in the background. I never turn them on because they are run by batteries and I'm not trying to waste them. This is one thing I really don't like about the Beauty Blender. If I had to say which one is my favorite out of the Beauty Blender and the Real Technique sponge, I would totally say the Real Technique sponge, just because I feel like if this is not to the like perfect dampness, then it collects a shit ton of product, which really fucking sucks. So you always have to get it to like the right consistency all the time, and it's so freaking annoying. because like I'm just trying to blend out my concealer. What are you trying to do to me? I don't want something that's going to reflect light too much, and I don't want something that's going to deepen my skin tone because I'm really tan. So I'm just going to be using my translucent powder from Maybelline, and this is the matte and poreless one. And I'm just going to apply this with my Real Technique multitask brush. This is probably one of the best brushes ever. I use this for bronzer, which I'm going to use. I use it for blush. I use it for concealer. I use it for powder. Holy shit. Now I know why it's called the multitask brush. And I always like to pat in the powder instead of drag it around because you can always mess up a texture that you could have made previously. So now I'm going in with some bronzer, and later I'm going to do highlight and blush. But right now I'm going to do some bronzer, and this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is like the best product I've ever used. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to see bronzer on here, but hopefully. It's a very warm bronzer, which I really do like. And oh, fuck, I know I just said this. Like, why am I applying bronzer when I'm already tanned? This bronzer is like, it's killing it though, so it deserves to be worn. It just deserves everything. We are done with the bronzer. Now I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I'm using my e.l.f. little blush. And it just looks like this. It looks like coral pink. Okay, but it's in the color Twinkle Pink. I've never used this blush before, but I bought it at the store. And I always pull it back to the hairline just so it's more like a natural flush and something that's not like too drawn on, because like that's the worst. Another thing that I really do like about this like whole face is that it's very, very tropical. It looks like you're on an island. So yeah, and plus it doesn't take that long, and it looks fucking fabulous. Why is my nose look red? Okay, so now we're going in with some highlight. This is gonna sound like really weird, but I love shimmery eyeshadows, and I use them for like highlighters and like everything. So I found this one, and this is the Essence eyeshadow in Rosy Flamingo, and it's so pretty as like a highlight. Like, guys, it's so pretty. So to apply the Essence eyeshadow to my cheeks, so I got a little bit, but not great. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques contour brush. Never actually use this for contour. Don't know why, but I don't. And I'm going to pack it on this brush and highlight this bitch all see over. I also find it's like a pretty natural highlight if you're not like super into highlighting, but you do want some type of sheen. Now, obviously, I'm going to highlight my nose. I like to do the tip of my nose as well. I also like to do the top of my lip because that's just what I like. So, this is just my whole entire face, hashtag face routine. Now, since our eyes are fully primed, we're going to go in with an eyeshadow, and to be honest, I don't know what this eyeshadow is called. The eyeshadow that we're going to be using in the crease, and also kind of a transition color today, is going to be MAC's Cork eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M139 brush with that. I'm kind of doing it just a little bit below my brow bone because I want to create not a fake crease. I just want to create something that's going to make my eyes look a little bit bigger, since I do have like weird ass eyelids. By the way, this brush is kind of my favorite. I always like to blend it and like make a gradient up a lot closer to the brow bone. So that's just going to be our little wash for that. I'm gonna bring y'all closer just so you can understand what I'm doing. Okay, hello. I was gonna stop. Okay, I look fucking ugly. You know what we should do? Whatever. I'm just gonna keep going with my makeup. I don't want to do my eyebrows right now, okay? Sorry, they're so bad. Okay, so I won $10 off a scratch ticket. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna go and buy food with it. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should go get my eyebrows waxed. So I'm just gonna keep on blending this. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna take a little bit of Walk of Shame from the Naked, fuck off. So I'm taking a little bit of Walk of Shame from the Naked Basics palette, and I'm just gonna help blend that out because it's a little bit of gradient and it kind of gives a little bit more leeway. Looks like shit on camera, but it's actually really nice in person. That's literally what fucking YouTube gurus say when their makeup looks like shit. Now that I have Cork blended, we're just done with this palette right now. We're gonna go into the Naked Basics, and I'm going to be using the color Faint, which is very similar to Cork, but it's a little bit darker. I'm gonna take that and put it teensy tiny bit onto the outer V. Someone called it the outer L, and I was really confused. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, by the way, when I'm filming this video, this whole Taylor Swift, I almost said Taylor shit. This whole Taylor Swift, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian thing's going on. And no offense to Taylor Swift, but I am fucking living for this. Like, fucking go, Kim. I love it. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I'm just intensifying the outer V. I'm also going to take this faint color, Jesus Christ, on the lower lash line. I just like to kind of, I don't know, it just really bothers me when I see people and they have like eyeshadow on and like it's only on their top, like it's only on their eyelid and not really on their lower lash line. Like, you can do what you want with makeup, but why are you not putting eyeshadow on your lower lash line? Then I'm gonna take the color Naked 2 right here, and I'm gonna again blend up here. This will seamlessly blend all the other colors together and make it a bit more gradient, because we kind of lost a little bit of cork up here, and this this Naked 2 color will kind of bring that back to life and also blend faint up. I'm going to take Naked 2 again, and I'm going to take this on my lower lash line as well. I'm also going to diffuse the color faint, like so. It diffuses it to the point where it's not too harsh on the lower lash line. But I'm going to take the highlighting shade again, and this is the Essence eyeshadow. And I didn't really show it up close, but it looks like this. I'm going to do a little swatch. It's so pretty. Like, it's really nice as like an eyeshadow and a highlight. So I'm going to be using it as an eyeshadow. I'm just going to put it right here. I know that seems like a really weird place to put it, but it does highlight that whole inner area. So I have some here, and you can see how much brighter this side looks compared to this one. So I'm just going to add a little bit on that side as well. And to add on to that, I'm going to be putting it just on my inner tear duct as well. Okay, so now I believe we're done with the eyeshadow. I don't want to put mascara on yet, so I'm going to fill in my eyebrows real quick. I also tend to make my What? My camera's dying. Ah, holy shit, this is a race against time, god damn it. Okay, so now we've partially got our brows on. We're going to begin to blend things out. I do that back and forth, and then I go up and then back. That's how I do my eyebrows on a lazy day. Now, there's the eyebrows. Okay, so we're gonna put some mascara on. Oh, race against time. And actually, you know what? Let's do the lips first. I like to go in with a really, really glossy gloss. It's like the Turkish Delight one from NARS. It's the Essence XL Shine Lip Gloss, and this is in Nude Candy. Everyone's been saying that this is a dupe for like MAC's Velvet Teddy, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, it's not. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on. It's gorgeous. I love it. So natural and so pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyelashes. Where the fuck my mascara? We'll fix this in a minute, okay? Just 1 second. Okay, so my eyelashes look super fucking clumpy. So I'm gonna be taking, shit, what is it? My Morphe M221 brush, and it's just a little mascara thing. I'm gonna separate my eyelash. It didn't do too much, but there you go. This is my lazy day makeup tutorial. Oh fuck, I look hot. I look so hot. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to y'all later.